Hello everyone, my name is Moises Sosa Rodriguez and today I want to explain to you what a full stack developer is, what does he or she do and how to become a full stack developer. When asking what a full stack developer is, the simplest definition says that he is an expert with a hybrid profile between front-end and back-end developer. This definition, so simple, makes us wonder what front-end and back-end are then. We will explain you to better understand. The front end writes the code for the design of the website. That is the visible part of the site or web application. It's also called client-side programming and is done using technologies such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, which are the core of the front end, along with many others, such as frameworks like Vue.js, Angular, React, and Bootstrap. Remember, encode the visible part. The backend writes the code that allows the users to enter data and save it in the database. This part is called the server side. To manipulate the data collected from user, full stack developer create the algorithms using popular programming language such as PHP, Java, Ruby, and Python, among others. Among the frameworks most used by this programmer are Laravel for PHP, Spring for Java, Django from Python, etc. Although there are database specialties, backend programmers, and therefore also full stack, have the knowledge to work with the most common database systems, such as MySQL, PostgreSQL, and Mongo database. Since the full stack developer can add both in the front end and the back end, this type of professional is often hired to lead projects. This ability to see the project as a whole and not only technically, but from a broader strategic vision of all its processes is an highly valued ability. One of the fields of action for full stack programmer is internal IT teams in large companies, whose workflow basically consists of keeping internal systems in good working order, with other maintains over that of creating new solutions. Another field is to work independently and autonomously. The great opportunity that a full stack has come with great responsibilities. To be a full stack, the minimum required from a professional would be a deep command of at least 2 or 3 programming languages for the backend and frontend, as well as a basic knowledge of the other language. It's essential and extremely important that a full stack developer can understand the work done by other backend and front-end programmers. Besides the programming language already mentioned, what other things should a full stack know and master? Well, the full stack developer must know about web architecture. A full stack is so valuable because it's the deep back and front knowledge and the high productivity and code reuse it can bring about. But none of this would be possible is the architecture on which it's based is not scalable and difficult and expensive to maintain, or has to be rebuilt in case there is a new player such as an app. The moment you want to create a complex web application, you will need to know how to structure your code, how to separate files and where and how to store them, how to structure the data in your database, and where to perform some computational tasks. The full stack developer also must know about GitHub, and others as GitHub. Every good programmer must know how to work with Git and have their profile on GitHub. If you work alone, it's highly recommended, and if you work in a team, it's mandatory. A developer using version control software discovers a new universe of security, productivity, and organization. In this way, the full stack developer gets closer, or in this way, we get closer to being a full stack developer. Infrastructure. In IT, infrastructure professionals are known as DevOps. DevOps of the operation staff is responsible for handling any system instability within a company, whether related to execution failures and security breaches. Because they are a very expensive scope of work, DevOps tend to focus 100% on infrastructure, but it's important that a full stack developer also have a basic infrastructure knowledge so that they can communicate with them. Usability, UX, user experience, and usability are hot topics, whether in the development of a mobile application or e-commerce. The concept from a good experience is what makes UX one of the most complex areas, not only of web development, but also of the work niche of all professionals related of the digital world. The full stack developer need to know about PaaS and cloud solutions. A good full stack developer must understand how to use PaaS or platform as a service, such as Heroku, Amazon, or Azure. Not only how to use them, but also to understand their codes and how they scale and when these solutions should be used and when not. How to become a full stack developer. The only way to become a full stack developer is to study and practice, and studying hard. There is no shortcut. If you are already a front-end or back-end or database specialist, or have a good command of any programming language, you are more or less halfway there. For those who want to start from scratch, starting their study programming logic and front-end language, such as HTML and CSS, may be the best way to understand more complex language. A full stack developer is a developer with a very complete technical profile who knows well both the backend and the frontend. The full stack developer uses systems and knows how to understand. It's an increasingly demanded and well-paid profile. It's normal that companies want to get the best worker for the least amount of money possible. But it must be borne in mind that this type of knowledge is not trivial, and understand that acquiring knowledge in all these subjects takes many years of practice. Therefore, there is not and will not be something like full stack developer junior. There are programmers with 2 years experience in frontend or 2 or 3 years in backend. That is 4 or 5 years of experience, who are getting their first job as a full stack, but they are no junior, since they have years of experience. I invite you to investigate the salary ranges in your country that will surely be very good. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope this presentation will help you better understand what a full stack developer is. Thank you.